Mga kasama ko dito sa harap natin, they are our young and dynamic busway project management officers. These are, I think they're all engineers, no? Yeah, they're all engineers. They've been working on this project, I don't know, for the last maybe 5, maybe even 6 years already, since it started during the pandemic. Sorry, 5 years since the pandemic. And talagang kabisado nila. And we rode from Ortigas Station all the way to Monumento. No, so sumakay kami sa Ortigas, bumaba kami sa bandang, sumakay kami sa Ortigas, bumaba kami dun sa nagsimula kami maglakad mula Mega Mall. Mega Mall, nilakad namin yung northbound lane, papunta dun sa MRT station ng Ortigas. No? Kasi dun sa MRT station ng Ortigas, nagsasama ang mga tao papasok sa MRT Ortigas at yung mga papasok sa busway carousel Ortigas, no, yung busway stop ng Ortigas. So sinubukan namin yun kasi ang sabi ko sa kanila, gusto kong makita ang dinadaanan ng commuters, yung actual na dinadaanan nila. This was around 5 o'clock, no? Around 5 o'clock, so past 5, and we went through it, no? And unang-unang namin napansin, so I hope you don't mind, I would narrate to you what happened. No? Unang-unang napansin doon, ang isa sa mga problema is ang MRT passengers at ang busway passengers pareho ng pinapasukan. So meaning yun, you can just imagine pagka rush hour sa umaga, rush hour sa hapon, sabay-sabay po ang pasok ng MRT passengers at ng busway passengers sa iisang daanan. No? So that's a problem. Kasi yung dating masikip na MRT, na alam naman natin napakahaba ng mga pila sa mga stasyon, madadagdagan pa yan galo kasi meron ng mga sasakay ng busway at hindi sasakay ng MRT. So you can just imagine the additional volume there. So we talked about, so when I was there, I was talking to them, so paano bang solusyon natin dito? Ang ultimate solution dito talaga ay kailangan may dedicated concourse o bridgeway ang busway, no? Na hiwalay sa MRT para merong yung papasok ng MRT, doon lang sila. At yung papasok ng busway, doon sila sa dedicated ng busway. Meron naman yun sa ibang stasyon, no? Pero sa mga ibang stations like Ortigas, I think Santolan, Kamuning, nag-ahalo ang busway passengers and MRT passengers. So we have to fix that. No? The quick fix, the quick initial solution would be maybe to provide clear wayfinders, yung mga signs. Kasi ako, between you and me, nabaga ako eh. No? Saan ba ako pupunta? Diba? Hindi ko alam kung saan ako pupunta kung busway passenger ako. No? So I think there's got to be clear markings there that will help. And siguro yung lane na lang, yung siguro yung mga stanchions, yung nakikita natin sa no? Na hihiwalay yung MRT, hihiwalay yung busway. So we're going to try to do that quickly, no? Itong mga quick fixes. No? But the ultimate fix, which will take anywhere between maybe 10 to 12 months or 14 months, is we have to build separate concourses. No? Ang maganda dito is ang SM gumawa na ng dalawang modelo. Sa North EDSA, sa SM North EDSA at sa Mega Mall. At doon, hiwalay. There is a dedicated concourse from Mega Mall and North EDSA na hindi nadadaan sa MRT station, straight to the busway na yun. So, in fact, yun ang gagawin natin mga model station. And I would like to personally thank, on behalf of the President and the entire government, I would like to personally thank the SM Group, the C family, for donating these 2 stations to the commuting public, no, for the busway. No? In fact, I think they will be ready to inaugurate maybe in a couple of weeks. So, makikita nyo na to. No? Pero kami nakita namin. No? And it was really very inspiring to see, no? and very heartwarming to see the investments made by the SM Group to make the life of the commuters on the busway easier. No? So what we're going to do, and I've already talked to the team yesterday after we did the inspection, we're going to start the process of bidding out for the improvement of the stations for this year. No? So there's budget allocated. For that, we're going to find out exactly how much we have for this year, and we will use the model station of SM North EDSA and SM Mega Mall as the model station, and we will replicate those in all the other 21 stations. There are 23 total stations. SM has already generously given us 2. They fixed up 2, and then we will add another 21. Is that correct? Tama ba? for the other stations. No? So, using that as a model. So, papaspasan natin yan. No? Hopefully, we will be able to award these contracts by, they will just have, these engineers just have to do the final designs and specifications and the engineering plans. But hopefully that will be finished in a month or two, so that by May, we can already start the bidding process for the construction and rehabilitation of the stations, no? Modeled after the SM stations. By June, hopefully. Maybe we can award by June or July. And then construction can start second half of the year. And hopefully by sometime next year, I'm not yet sure how long the timeline will be, but I'm going to push them to really push the timeline as fast as we can. Hopefully by this time next year, around February, March next year, bago na yung mga stasyon natin sa busway natin. And mas magiging maaliwalas ang pakiramdam ng ating mga commuting public sa busway. But we also have longer-term plans. And these are, we want to build the dedicated concourses kasi yun mas, according to the engineers here, they're a little bit more complicated kasi we have to engineer them beside the MRT stations in Kamuning and Santolan. No? In Santolan. Para lang, hindi naman makukompromiso yung integrity ng existing MRT. So, that will take some time to engineer and to work with MRT. So, maybe another 2 years for that. No? So, but I think we are confident that within the President's term, by 2026 and 2027, we will really have a proper, very modern busway carousel system. No? And after that, my suggestion, this is not final yet, but my suggestion is we need to privatize or PPP, public-private partnership, the operations and maintenance of what we're going to build in the next 6 months, 1 year, and then 2 years. So that is the short, medium, and long-term plan for the busway carousel. No? But sorry, I just forgot. No? So short-term plan, dalawa pang short-term plan ang gagawin namin. Napansin namin na merong problema sa bus stops kasi yung mga bus, humihinto sila ng matagal. May mga ibang bus, not all. No? May mga ibang bus, humihinto ng more than 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes may nabilang ko doon, halos 3 minuto ang hinto. Well, I can imagine, no? So, and I understand, no? Kasi gusto kong punuin ng mga driver yung bus. Pero that is not the purpose of the busway. Ang busway dapat yan tuloy-tuloy. Tuloy-tuloy. Sunod-sunod, tuloy-tuloy. So, ang kailangan dyan, merong sistema na kapag huminto ang bus, una, hihinto siya, minsan, mali din ang hinto kasi minsan hindi siya humihinto na swak dun sa opening. Ako, I experienced it yesterday. Hininto kami ng bus dun sa may barrier. So, pagbaba namin, and in this case, the bus had a door na on the left side. So, pagbaba namin, talagang halos siksikan kami doon. No? Kailangan kami mag-walk sideways kasi nga nakasiksik na kami doon sa barrier. So, kailangan yun, tatapat siya mismo doon sa puwang, doon sa opening. No? So, yan, I've asked the team together with the MMDA to fix that. Yung madaling ayusin ka. Maayos natin yun in 1 week, 2 weeks. Maayos natin yun. And then, napansin ko din, may mga timer na nandun na. Lahat ng stasyon pala may timer. Pero marami doon sa mga hinintuan namin, hindi gumagana yung timer. May mga gumagana, and apparently the timing is dapat 45 seconds. 30 maybe 45 seconds. Baka naman masyado ma-exceed 30 seconds. 45 seconds, the time